Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Praise, and I'm back here with my sister.
Joy.
Huh?
Joy.
Huh?
Joy.
So today we're going to be asking Tesla owners what they do for a living, what they like about the Tesla, and if it's actually a good investment. So stay tuned and get right into it. But before you do that, click the subscribe button, leave a comment down in the comment section, and
Like and share. Comment as well. Yes. And don't forget to subscribe, guys, okay? We're doing this for you, so please subscribe.
yes, thank you. What's your name?
My name is Vivek.
Vivek. Okay, nice to meet you. So, why do you like the Tesla? Why did you get a Tesla?
It's cheap to drive.
Oh yeah. So, like, around how much did you get this one for?
Around 62.
Oh, 62. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, and what do you do for a living?
I work with Cineplex.
In Cineplex, here in Toronto. Okay, so what do you like most about your job? Do you like it?
I love it.
Okay.
I love movies.
Okay. What do you do at Cineplex, if you don't mind?
I'm the operations manager.
Operations manager. So how much typically can someone make in your position as an operations manager?
Around 40, 50 per year.
Okay, not bad. And do you have any advice for someone who wants to, become an operations manager, someone who wants to get to the same level as you are right now? Like an advice for your younger self, maybe.
Maybe just start at lower level, start learning things, get fast driving at things, and there you are. It doesn't take much long, to be honest.
Okay, did you go to college to be able to do that?
Actually, I own a theater in India, so I just got from previous experience.
Oh, you didn't tell us that. You own a theater in India? Oh, that's cool. What's the name?
It's Globe Cinemas.
Globe Cinemas. Okay. Well, thank you so much. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Take care.
So what do you do for a living?
I'm an interior designer.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, and you?
Right now, I'm a student for audio engineering.
Wow, that's interesting. Okay, so how did you get into interior decorating? Was it something you had a passion for?
Yeah. So when I was about 12 years old, I used to sketch a lot. So I was like, what is this? Why do I like doing it?
Yeah.
And then it wasn't until I started getting exposed to things in high school that I realized interior architecture is what I liked.
Yeah.
So I just went to school for it. It was tough, but I got through, and that's what I do now. Yeah.
So how long have you been doing it for?
About 8 years professionally. So I do retail design. I've done Tommy Hilfiger in this mall.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. And a lot of IKEA locations. And then now I transitioned to corporate. Yeah.
Okay, so if someone wants to get into doing what you do and be successful, what advice or steps would you give them?
I'd say the first thing is determine if you really like math. It's good because a lot of people think interior design is just fabrics and colors, but it's more decorating that is. But if you like doing calculations and you like structure and how to build things up, I would say go for it, and also check out Arito. So they're Association of Registered Interior Designers, and they'll give you a step on how to go through the process and what schools you can go to. Yeah.
So if you were to give a rough estimate of how much someone could make doing what you do in your position, would you say 5-6 figures or more? Just any estimate.
You can start definitely at 5 figures. 6 figures, you gotta be really good. But I do know some designers that do make that. But it takes a lot of work. It's not an easy thing. It's about 4 years in the program. But yeah, it just has to be a passion, really.
Okay. So do you have an Instagram page that our viewers can check out if they want to, get your service, use it?
So I actually don't have my Instagram up, but you can look me up on LinkedIn.
Okay.
My name is Sarissa Richards.
Okay.
So Cyrissa, and then Richards with an S at the end. Yeah.
That's great. And you said you're in school right now. Sorry, you said you're studying what at the moment?
Audio engineering.
Okay, so with that degree, what would you be doing?
Initially, I was looking to just further my rap career and just staying in music, but I've actually found like a passion for post-production. So adding sounds and sound effects to movies and video games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are the steps? I know first is going to school. So, what would be like an estimate do you think someone can make, starting off in the career path that you want to take right now?
Definitely to mid to high five figures is definitely a starting point. But honestly, sky's the limit. Like in any career, like it's depending on how good you are and how committed you really are, then that really depends.
Thank you so much. Okay, and what's your name?
Luther, I go by Big Lou 91, BIGLU 91.
Okay, and your Instagram?
Same thing, BIGLU 91.
Okay, thank you guys so much for your time. Have a nice day. Thank you. So you said you're a teacher. So do you teach in what level?
I teach basically logistics for the city, so emergency management.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So how did you get into it?
I worked my way up. A lot of school, a lot of background information, a lot of mentors helped me out. Yeah,
Okay. So do you like what you do?
I love what I do.
Okay. Okay. So if you have any advice for someone who wants to do what you do and be successful, what advice would you be? Like few advice that you can give.
Learn how to exist with failure. It's not going to come with success right up the top. Learn how to exist with failure. The aim is to fail. You don't. You win. You learn nothing from winning. You learn everything from losing.
Yeah. That's amazing. So would you say someone can make estimatedly like 5-6 figures from doing what you do?
Yeah, without compromising my own salary, sure, you can. But I mean, if you're doing something that you love, sometimes it doesn't come with the salary right at the top, right? Just carve out a nice living for yourself and those who you care about. That's as good as it gets.
Okay, thank you so much. What's your name?
Leo.
Leah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. Bye. So what do you do?
I'm a behavior therapist.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you?
I run a luxury flavored toothpick company.
I've never heard that before, but that's very interesting. Okay, so what's the name of your company?
Daneson. Yeah.
Okay, so do you have an Instagram page for our viewers who want to check you out?
Yeah. It's at Daneson. Daneson.
Look at this free promotion.
Yeah,
Okay,
great.
so how did you get into doing that?
I started off as like an intern, just looking for a job in fashion, and we were the brand was already sold in like Colette in Paris and like Monocle magazine shops around the world, so I was super interested in it. And now I've been doing it for like 10 years. Still kind of like a startup, but we're kind of known around the world now. So yeah,
So you like what you do?
yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Okay, so what advice would you give for someone who wants to do what you do, get started basically in that position?
Oh, that's hard. Just like find what you like and like try to find a job in it and keep going as long as you're interested in it. And if it's no longer interesting to you, and then find something else. That's
Okay, so
what I would say. Yeah.
would you say you could make, if you were to give a rough estimate, would you say you can make up to 5-6 figures or more doing what you do?
You could. You could. Depends on the position, depends on the year, sometimes even, depends on how the business is doing, because it's a small business at the end of the day. But yeah, that's what I would say it's about. It's not always about the money, but yeah.
That's great. Okay, so you said you're a behavioral therapist. So what does that entail exactly?
I specifically work with kids with autism. Yeah, but like
amazing.
Yeah, thanks. But like the program that I'm currently in, I kind of go around into different like client homes and then try to help parents with their if their kids have challenging behaviors, and I kind of consult them and things like that.
Okay, so you say you like what you do, like you have a passion for it. Okay, so how did you get into it?
Oh man. Okay, so I started off like wanting to become a teacher, and then so at the same time I took like some behavioral psych courses while I was in school, and then I kind of fell in love with that path more so than like teaching. Then so I kind of started to pursue a career in that. But then like I got really lucky actually, because the field is like in a huge demand for people, and so I, even with like very little experience with kids with autism, I was able to get into the field and then like move up from there. Yeah.
Okay, so what would you say would be like a way to distinguish yourself and be successful doing what you do?
Distinguish yourself?
Yeah, or I mean, would you?
I mean, I think for anyone to stay in the field, they have to have passion for like working with children and like just loving what they do, or else like you feel like burnt out really soon and you would leave. I think, because I think there are probably jobs that make more money, but yeah, you have to have a passion for what you do.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if you had to give a rough estimate, would you say you can make 5 figures, 6, or
Yeah, I think if you worked all the way up and then maybe started your own business, like starting your own business and then being able to like find your own clients and things like that, I think you could make like 6 figures. Yeah.
Okay, so would you guys say there are any daily habits that you think has really helped you in your career so far that you think could help people in their everyday lives? Just
Daily habits.
Yeah, just anything. That's really helped you so far, you know, to stay, I don't know, maybe Kyle's head.
I think sometimes people like wait for motivation, but
Yeah.
you kind of should lean on discipline instead. Just have a goal in mind and don't negotiate with yourself and say I'm gonna do this, so I'm gonna do it, and I'm not gonna negotiate with myself whether or not I am gonna do it today.
Yeah.
Like I am gonna do it no matter what kind of thing. So I think just discipline is over motivation is a big thing for me personally.
Thank you guys so much for your time. What's your name?
Flora.
And yours?
Clayton.
Thank you so much for your time. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye.
You work for
Brown shoes.
Brown Shoes. So what's your position, if you don't mind me asking, at Brown Shoes?
I'm a DM.
General manager. And so how were you able to get to that position? If someone wanted to get to the position of general manager, how can one do that?
Long story.
Oh yeah? Did you have to go to college for that?
Yeah, I just started. I didn't go to college. I just started off working in retail when I was in my younger days, and
Okay.
I proved myself what I had to do, and I set a goal in mind what I had to do to move forward.
Okay.
All right, and that's how I got there.
Okay. So, what's one advice you have for people that want to be successful in life in general?
Be a people person,
Okay.
especially nowadays with the younger generation. You got to know how to deal with them. You got to have patience with them, right? Get to understand what they're all about in order to help them, to guide them, and to be successful and to move forward.
Okay. And last question, what is one habit you do daily that you think other people should do?
What habits? Or,
Yeah.
well, any good habits or bad habits?
Well, preferably good habits.
The good habits is usually when I do my store visits, right?
Okay.
I'll take an employee out, have a conversation with them, build a relationship, listen to what they have to say. If they reach out to you, try to have an answer, try to make them feel important,
Absolutely.
right? And always praise them when they do well.
Right.
Make them feel they're important, that they're
Okay.
part of the
Yeah.
family business.
Thank you. And what's your name?
Roy.
Thank you so much, Roy, for your time. Thank you. So what do you do for work?
I work at a company called Bosch Alam.
Okay.
What
What is it about?
It's eyewear. So I work in the surgical division. So it's kind of just it's mostly just taking orders for customers with surgeons, in terms of like lenses, stuff like that. But yeah,
And do you like what you do?
I'm still in school, so it is a nice job to have. But I don't think it's like what I would do career-wise. I'm still kind of looking for different things. But yeah.
So ultimately, what would you like to become?
I'm still in kind of the discovery process, so I haven't fully figured that out yet. But I'm like open to different opportunities and different things. So yeah, just still figuring it out.
Sorry, where are you going to school for? What are you studying?
Psychology.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. So would you advise someone to also study psychology like you?
Honestly, it's interesting. It's interesting, and there's a lot to learn. It is a lot in terms of like research and like just a lot of information to take in. But if you're someone that really wants to learn about it, then yeah, for sure. I think you can see psychology. You can use it in different aspects in life. So it is definitely useful, in my opinion.
Okay. So my last question for you is, what's your favorite thing that you like to do, like a daily habit that you love to do, that you think everyone should do?
I like going for walks. I know it's super like, it's not like a huge thing, but yeah, walk.
Well, I don't.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I enjoy walking, so just going on little walks, it's always nice.
Okay. That's very nice. Thank you so much, Steph. Pleasure meeting you. Thank you. Thank you so much for tuning into our video today. We got to meet a lot of interesting people. We met a teacher, we met a psychology student, we met someone who owns his own theater back home in his country. So many interesting people, and I hope you're gonna learn one or two things from this video, and we're gonna keep bringing out videos like this. So if you want to show us love and support, remember to click the subscribe button.
Also turn on your notification, okay? And comment, please. Subscribe so that we can keep making videos like this because we do it for you guys, okay?
Yes, thank you so much and take care.
Bye.